Listen.
Yes.
Robin's gonna tell you something.
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna tell us everything you know that might have led to this dumb decision.
Okay.
So, about probably 15 minutes ago now, I got a notification on the docket in regards to Rocco's case. So I clicked on it to see what it was. It was Rocco firing me. And then a couple minutes later, he entered in with a new lawyer.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why the f he would do that? Does that make
I'm not
any
gonna
sense?
lie to you. That's probably the most worrying thing you could have told me right now, if I'm being honest. Yeah. I've got some information on this, to be honest.
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
I know. I mean, we've told Marty. But I'll start from the beginning. So after we got raided, Marco, who
the f is Marco?
Marco is one of the people along with Axel and Rocco. They kind of hang together.
Okay.
But they get materials for us, right? They've been kind of hanging around 404. I'd say Axel probably more than anyone, and Rocco, but he wasn't around all that much. We were offered by Marco to keep some stuff in his place after we got raided. Kind of like, I know that you guys are down bad right now. Here you can have keys to my house to keep stuff you need and have a place to stay just for the time being. Then all that day that the day that
we took
the day
Rocco?
that all that stuff happened in the slaughterhouse with Junie and them that day.
Yeah.
After that, we found out that our keys were all taken. All of 404's keys were taken to the house.
Marco's fucking house.
Yes. Nobody knew
the fuck
why.
was that? What was that? Tuesday? Monday? It was Monday or some shit? Okay, so you found out that day?
Yes.
All right.
So, you know, we blew up their phones, obviously. Trying to figure out why the they would take our keys. But no answers. Finally, was it yesterday? I believe. Yesterday. Ricky's on and I managed to get a hold of Rocco on the phone. And Rocco said he would be down to meet up in person and explain what happened. So he pinged us a location.
Low-key, this is Larry's fault. He brought his own boy.
That big
instead of killing Jack.
pond sort of lake thing that's up in Vinewood. And there's a big house that overlooks it, and he was standing on the very, very corner of that, overlooking the pond. He stood there alone.
My
boy.
boy.
He walked up. He stood in front of Rocco, and this man, I'd never seen him like this before. He was talking like we were the bad guys, like we had betrayed him, like he was talking like we had done something to him. Now his story I questioned because the way he phrased it did not make much sense. We basically said, "Why did you take our keys?" Right? And he said that after the meeting in which Marty said he was going to leave the the test.
I love how we have
Axel, Marco, and Rocco.
I love that Robin's here for this.
Back to Marco's place, and they had some sort of talk in which they felt mistrust with us.
Okay, he said this in the meeting.
He said that talk. Yes, he said that at the meeting that they had that talk and took our keys because of that conversation. Okay.
All right.
And what was weird to me was I had no idea at all that Rocco was feeling any sort of way like this, because to me, I mean, what did we do? What did we do? What at that meeting happened, the one that was Marty doing the test, that caused them to mistrust us to take our keys? And I questioned him about this, and he didn't really have an answer. He kind of just went off on a tangent about, I mentioned how I paid his fine to you, the lawyer bill, right?
Mhm.
I mentioned that. I said, I thought we were cool, Rocco. Like, I didn't know anything was wrong. I mean, I paid your fine literally yesterday. What happened that was causing this mistrust? Like, I need you to verbalize it. And he wasn't really able to. So we drove away. Oh, also, not to mention, in this conversation, I don't know if it was Zon or Ricky, but somebody spotted somebody around the house. And he said, did you bring people here with you? And it turns out he had people, he wouldn't give names, posted up at the meeting thinking that we were going to hurt him. I don't know where this mistrust came from. I'm just confused in all of that. So we drove away from this meeting.
I mean, I have an idea.
He finally said that he would give us our stuff. He would unlock the door and give us our stuff. So we drove away from the meeting. And in the car, Ricky was hot. Ricky was freaking out, right? Ricky said he's gonna go to the cops. He's gonna snitch.
Emily,
he's
it's
gonna
all
say
good.
everything.
They're just
And
trolling.
I mean, he's
it's all
been
good.
close with us, right? He's our clean guy. He
We saw the
literally
clip. It's funny.
owned
It's
the
all good,
warehouse that we kept
appreciate you,
everything
though.
in, so he knows shit. He does. So Ricky was freaking out. He's like, I'm calling the Dawn. And we're like, at the time, I'm gonna be honest,
It's cool
Zon
that
and I
Rocco's
did
tripping.
not get from that conversation that he was gonna snitch. And I probably still stand by, during the conversation, I didn't think he was gonna snitch per se. Like, I didn't see that from his character. Like, he just, I don't know, like, we have been fine. I don't know where this came from.
So,
it's like a flip switch.
What can he snitch on?
Yeah, what does he actually
other than
know?
the books, right? Like, we know what they have to a certain extent. It's in the
Does
docket.
he know the ranking structure?
I don't know, but I would assume yes. I can't tell you what's in his mind, but I would assume, to play it safe, I would assume he knows pretty much everything. If I'm being frank. There's a bit more to the story though.
Okay, where does he live?
Well, Rocco?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think you need the address of Marco and Axel as well.
Yeah. I need to know.
I know
they
where
live.
Marco lives, but Rocco, I'm pretty sure. I mean,
He has a trailer in Sandy Shores, but he
yes,
doesn't use
it's
it.
our properties, right? Isn't it? Like, where he lived was where we lived.
My question is, how the f does he know everything?
And just because he's a clean person doesn't mean he needs to know all about anything, you know? Also, another
No,
point
I
I want to
agree with
make,
that.
I
CJ,
100% agree with that.
is the fact that this happened 24 hours ago and no one knew about it.
Oh, we did try calling it on, and we also told our captain immediately after it happened. I don't know if anybody else. I mean, I just woke up, but yeah, we did tell our captain immediately after it happened.
So seemingly this distrust is extended to me.
Okay, well,
I would
hold on.
imagine so.
There is more.
Mm.
So later on, we're standing there, and Zon got a call from Marco, or no, Axel. Sorry, Axel. And Axel said, yeah, we were never keeping your stuff behind locked doors. Like, we just didn't know what was going on. He said that it was not what Rocco said, that they had this talk after the test, but it was actually after the incident at the slaughterhouse. That they took the keys. So
Okay, so they found out what happened. They took your keys. Why? Because they thought they like loose ends and shit. They were freaking out.
yes, I believe they were scared.
Is this guy? This
And
guy's
they
stupid.
had
This guy's
mistrust.
probably more stupid than the entirety of 404 combined, which is surprising. Very surprising. Okay.
So then Ricky said that he thought he may have just been paranoid when it initially happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we had that meeting with Rocco, and that he also agreed that he didn't think he would snitch.
How
But
did he know about
now-
what happened at that place, though?
Right.
'Cause you're saying that they became paranoid after they found out about that,
Right.
but how did
I
they
have
find out?
no idea. I have no idea. Don was on the phone with him. Don was on
Okay.
the phone with
Here's
Rocco and Rocco.
I'm gonna cut you off.
Or Axel.
I'm gonna cut you off. Robin.
Yep.
Any questions you might have for CJ that could clear anything else up? Because we all need to talk, and we
Yeah.
need to do it, you know, privately. Which, you know,
Yeah, I
you're
understand.
very close, but it was something that we have to take care of. So,
That's
is
very
there
fair.
anything that CJ can clarify for you? While, you know, we have everyone
Were
here?
me or my firm ever mentioned as part of being this distrust?
No, never. The only time you ever came up was when I said, where is this like reaction coming from? I thought we were chill. I literally paid your lawyer fee a day ago. That is the only mention. He never said anything about you.
I had a deal on the table for you guys to be able to keep the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious?
You negotiated that for you guys.
Oh my god.
I'll say it would have meant that the warehouse had to become a perfectly clean warehouse. So if you guys had operations, maybe stuff for Frank's, it would have been used for that, but it would have been kept within Cypress. Now, it seems Rocco has went rogue, and maybe that deal gets extended to him through his new lawyer, but he's not letting you guys have that.
That's
So
right.
he didn't give you any sort of insight as to his decision?
Even on the docket, it just says motion to dismiss counsel. It doesn't give a reason. He just did it.
Do we know
and I
his
just
new
realized.
counsel?
Yes. It is the. Do you remember your case where Lang threw on the stand?
Yeah, the swag guy, Swag Wednesday guy.
Yeah, the guy
Jesus fucking Christ.
someone who probably wasn't Queenie shot.
Definitely not.
This guy's
Definitely.
this guy's
That guy.
just a cop prosecutor. He gets
He hired a prosecutor? As
Well,
his defense attorney?
he hired a lawyer that works with cops a lot.
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Rocco's keeping that shit. If that shit's still on the table, that motherfucker's keeping it.
Yeah.
If it's on the table.
I'll go stand over there and watch the helicopters and planes come in while you three have a discussion. Okay.
Well, 1 second. CJ, is anyone else
Yep.
around? Don, Ricky, any of them?
I called everybody and it all went to voicemail.
Right. All right. Yeah, just
All
1
right.
second. Thank you.